welcome to my world, Jerry's World. Hi, I'm Dr. Jerry B. Shannon, and this is my first video on how to be destiny driven. You know, a lot of us, we have a destiny, but do we have the drive? So, what I want to talk to you about today is the 5 tips on how to use your faith for success. You might say, Jerry, I don't know if I have faith. Or you might say, I got faith, but I don't know how to use faith. And you might say, well, I don't go to church. You know, I'm not religious, so I don't have faith. Well, I'm here to share with you today. It doesn't matter if you go to church. There's a lot of people have faith and never set foot in a church. But before I start, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm a little Southern girl, okay, I'm from somewhere everywhere because I moved to California from Atlanta about 24 years ago. And in moving here, I moved by faith. I literally came to California with about $200 in my pocket, and I used my faith to get to where I am today. Today, I own several businesses. I'm a coach. I mentor other women, and also I produce a lot of shows. So it just gives you just a little tab of me. So let us get started. The 5 tips on how to use your faith for success. Number one is believing in yourself. Do you really believe in yourself? Or are you believing the lie of what someone told you? And that is the question today, because I run into a lot of people that want success, that want to own their own business, that want to do all these great things, but haven't gotten past of believing in themselves. And so you have to tell yourself, I don't believe the lie, because I know some of you out there said, well, they say I never amount to anything, or they say I'm the black sheep of the family, or whatever the case may be. It got you in a state of, I don't know if I can do it. Trust me, I've been there. You know, I'm a Southern country girl. And first of all, I had to get past of how I sound. You know, I'm a Southern girl. So there's a lot of things about me that I was very uncomfortable with, you know, but I had to get past that. And that's what you need to do today, is start believing in yourself. And you might say, well, Jerry, how I do that? What is the steps of believing in yourself? You know what? There's times you have to just look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are who God made who you are, and that nobody have taken that away from you. You might feel like somebody have taken it away from you. And you know what? They may have. But what you have to do is take it back. Take back you. Huh? You know what they say you are. You have to believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, beautiful things begin to happen. Guess what? You begin to smile. You know, I can remember a time when I really didn't think I was cute. I thought I was just like totally an average girl. But when I moved to Atlanta, there was people every time I would get around certain folks that were like, you are just so pretty, or you're just so gorgeous, or you are this and you are that. And I would look at them and go, really? For real. Okay. And the more I heard it, the more I began to believe it. And now it took somebody else to tell me, yeah, you're right. Sometimes it does take somebody to pat you on your shoulder, tell you what you are when you don't think you are. And one day I looked in the mirror and I said, girl, you got it going on. So I really started believing in myself at that moment, till there was many times once I realized who I was and who I am, I began to make some bold steps in life, which caused me to get in, even in the music industry. I began to make some serious bold steps. And in that, it got me where I am today, which I am very comfortable, very satisfied. My husband and I, we've done millions of dollars in sales sitting right here at this desk, you know, not going anywhere. So I've made some bold decisions in my life. I made some bold moves. But it first started with believing in myself. believing that I can do this. I can do all things through Christ who's strengthening me. And I know some of you may have never heard of that, but that's just part of my faith, okay? I can do all things through Christ who's strengthening me. Okay, number two. Number two is what you need to do to have faith for success is meditate day and night. Do you ever think about your success? Do you ever think about what you want? Do you? And if you think about it, how long do you think about it? Sometimes you have to meditate. And you mean like, oh, Jerry, you mean I got to sit still? I know it's hard sometimes to sit still. Trust me, I am a busy entrepreneur. I'm like a serial entrepreneur. But even myself, I have to find time to have meditation. Meditate day and night. And when you begin to meditate day and night, you'll begin to see some things open up to you like never before. Because when you begin to think and meditate on these things that you desire, what happens is you begin to believe that you can have them. That's the part of faith. When you meditate, it's just like meditating that I'm going to have this business of mine, or meditate that, like some women out there, they desire a husband, and a good husband, not just a husband, but a man that loved them like Christ loved the church. So they meditate on that. Whatever your desire is, if you begin to meditate day and night, you'll begin to believe it. Not only believe it, you'll begin to believe that you deserve it. You will deserve what you're meditating on, that you ask God. And that's number 3. Okay? Ask God for guidance. I can remember times I always say this Southern girl didn't know what she was going to do, But I learned how to go to God and guidance. God, show me what to do. Tell me where to go, who I need to meet. Guide my steps. Yeah, sometimes we have to ask God to guide our steps because we really don't know where to go. Hello, we don't know who to go see. We don't know what business that's going to help us. We don't know the right person that's going to help us. So sometimes we have to ask God for guidance. Which way to go? Is I'm going to left or right? Because sometimes we think we're supposed to be going left when we're supposed to go right. And sometimes we're supposed to go right when we're supposed to go left. So it's so important. So important. Hear me now. To ask God for guidance. It's not that hard. People put God in this box. I was raised in the church. And they tried to put me in a box, but I wouldn't go. I was like, no, I'm not going there. I'm like, I am not going there. I'm not going in that box because God is not in a box. God is not to tell you can't what clothes you can really wear. You can't wear no makeup, can't wear fingernail polish, all this stuff. No, God is not that way. He's full of love and guidance. And He wants you to come ask Him. Yes. He wants you to. Matter of fact, He's craving, He's desiring for you to come and ask Him. So ask. I can remember when I moved to California, I was like, I don't know where to go. I knew people here that was in the music industry. God said, no, don't call none of them. I was like, well, how am I going to survive? He said, don't worry about that. I got that. And when I moved, I really didn't know which way to go. But every step of the way, He guided my steps. Till I'm right here today, talking to you. Encouraging you for your success. Encouraging you to say, yes, now is the time. If there's never been a time to start your business or whatever endeavor that you want to start, the time is now. 2021 is the time. It's up to you to do it. Can't your mother can't do it, your father can't do it, your sister, your brother can't do it, not even your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It's up to you to start. So believe in yourself, right? Yeah, that's right. Meditate day and night, whatever that desire is, meditate on it. Lord, I want this business to grow $10,000 this month or $20,000 this month. Meditate on that. And then on top of that, ask Him for guidance. Okay, now how can I get to $20,000 a month? I got quotes all around my office. I'm sitting here right now in my home, in my office. And if I turn this camera around, you'll see all kinds of quotes. All kinds of reminders of my success in faith. And that's what you have to do. Number four. Number four is plan ahead. Haven't you start out doing something and because you didn't plan it, it becomes a disaster? So we have to learn how to plan ahead, whatever is a business plan or, plan, build your team or whatever the case may be. When I plan an event, for instance, when I plan an event, first I say, okay, let me find a date. I go and I look at a date, I plan it, I lay it down, okay? After I plan the date, and then I start putting all these other things that has to be done before the big day. So you have to plan ahead for your success. So these are the five steps, the 5 tips to use your faith for success. So yeah, you have to plan ahead. You can't just jump up and say, I'm going to do this. And no, not when it comes to business. I know sometimes, my husband, he's very spontaneous, but he's spontaneous on things like, let's go to the beach. Oh, matter of fact, let's go to San Diego today. Oh, let's fly to Atlanta. He's that way. But when it comes to business, we plan ahead. Matter of fact, he's very big on planning ahead. I'm kind of let's lose faith. Gotta do it. But you have to plan ahead, okay? And planning ahead, you'll knock down some things. Because when you don't plan ahead, the things that's up in front of you, that's to come, you don't see them coming. But if you plan ahead, you can prepare for those things, those hiccups, I call them. And then when you plan ahead for that, okay, sometime hiccups come. Ask me how I know, Jerry. Been there, done that. I planned ahead, got everything going, and all of a sudden, there is a hiccup. That's when faith steps in. When you done all that you can do, then you ride the rest on faith. Hallelujah. Now, the last one, but not the least, which goes back to the faith step. Faith is action. The 5th tip is take action. Take action on your dreams. Take action on what you desire. Take action on what you believe. Because if you don't take action, you would never see the end result. And I can, from my experience, taking action is so important. If I wouldn't have taken action on moving here to California 24 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting at this desk today. Wouldn't be. But because I took action, got in my little brand new car, I had just brought a brand new Nissan. I was so excited about that car. It was off the showroom floor. And I bought that car. A couple of weeks later, I was on my way to California. I took action. Now, did I know I was going to be right here today, 24 years ago? No, I did not know that. But I had a vision on where I'm supposed to be. So if you don't take action, you will never get your success. You will never get what's in your heart that God put there. God put that there. He put it there. So why are you not taking advantage of it? I encourage you today to take action. Don't stop at just a dream. I said again, don't stop with just dreaming. Go a little farther. Because if you go a little farther, you'll see your destiny on the other side. And that is why I named this YouTube channel Destiny Driven. Because in order to get to your destiny, you have to have a drive to do it. So until next time, this is Jerry B. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next Wednesday. And as my grandma used to say, I'll plant you now and dig you later. Love you. Bye now.